you, everybody. Welcome. So if we got you scared enough now, this is our special CNBC survival guide, Boomer Angst. And tonight, it's 1 hour devoted to the 78 million of us between the ages of 44 and 60-something, myself included. I'm somewhere in the middle there, trust me. We are the ones who are having some serious angst right about now. When, if, where are we going to retire?
We planned for many years with pension plans and what have you, other things. So when Social Security, I had the ability to take Social Security, we looked at the whole package. We went to a financial advisor, talked to them, and we realized and made sure that we could do it. And I think that's the piece that our generation needs to look at. And that will determine if you can take it in an early time, or you can take it in the middle, or you can take it at the end.
You know who that is? That is Kathy Casey Hirschling. She's the nation's first baby boomer. She was born on 12:01 a.m. on January 1st, 1946. So there she is talking about how good she feels now, starting to collect Social Security this year and enjoying her golden years right now. Let me ask you folks in the studio here, how many of you feel you will be ready to retire at the age of 62? A little earlier. Hands go up here. All right. Yes, sir. You feel you'll be ready. Why? You saving enough?
Well, I got an early start with marriage and children. My 3 kids, I'm 54, but my 3 kids are through college, and so that big expense is done. And I stayed with one company for 31 years.
Good for you.
And got an early retirement. So it's just my wife and I now.
Those of us who waited a little while to have those kids, college kids. Did you put your hand up?
I did not.
You did not. You don't think you'll be ready at 62?
I'm not sure at this point in time. One of the reasons I'm here is I'd like to start thinking about planning for the future. I have a 401k plan, but I'm looking for other ideas to invest for the future.
So you don't feel you'll be able to save enough to retire at that time?
At this point in time, I think I'm on the path, but I don't know if I'm going to be there when I get there.
Okay, so there are questions. Don't we all have questions? Let's get answers, shall we? Joining us, our next Blue Ribbon panel. An old friend, Jane Bryant Quinn, the veteran Newsweek columnist on personal finance. Her latest book is called Smart and Simple Financial Strategies for Busy People. Hello, Jane.
So nice to see you again.
Bob Frick is the senior editor at Kiplinger's Personal Finance. Hello, Robert. Go. See you. Manisha Thakor is financial advisor. She's the co-author of a book called On My Own 2 Feet. Manisha, welcome. Nice to see you. Plus, CNBC's own personal finance correspondent, Sharon Epperson, her new book is called The Big Payoff. Hello, Sharon. Jane, help these people. Give me one simple strategy for the busy people, like the gentleman over here who's not sure he's saving enough right now.
2 things. First, what you saw on the little video we saw first about going to a financial planner at this stage of your life, incredibly important.
Okay.
Because the financial planner is somebody who can help lay it out for you, tell you where you are, what you need to do, whether you can afford to retire or not. Second thing, this will surprise you, diet and exercise, folks, because you are going to have to work longer than you anticipated. The number of people who say, oh, I'm going to work till I drop, you have no idea how early some people drop. So retirement can suddenly hit you when you are not prepared. And then, of course, beyond that, you need to get out of debt.
Oh, by the way, yes.
It is stupid to be carrying debt into retirement, yet more and more older people are retiring with debt. That's a very difficult thing to do. This is no time to be taking home equity loans. I mean, the home market aside,
right.
This is no time to be borrowing out of your house. You may need that home equity.
Manisha, some people will look at, after a certain time at their 401k statement and say, hey, I've amassed a pretty good nest egg here. They might be tempted to dip into that for whatever reason. You say, stay away.
Absolutely. Do not over nibble on that nest egg. You will get financial indigestion, and I promise it will not be pleasant. So here are the numbers. The rough rule of thumb historically is that you could spend 5% of your nest egg in the first year of retirement and then increase those withdrawals each year by the rate of inflation. Unfortunately, in today's world, we have two things that we have to take into consideration. The first is what Jane just said. We're living longer and we're living healthy longer. So there's a big debate in the financial planning community as to whether or not 4% is the new 5% in terms of how much you can take out. And the second piece, which is really important, is all the studies on safe withdrawal rates assume historically average market returns. So if you start nibbling and dipping into that nest egg in a period of the market where it's going down or returns are below average, you significantly reduce the odds that you will not outlive your money, dramatically so.